Okay. What is up, everybody? It is time to roll some gear. We need a gold or a red in either the pill or the ring slot to increase the speed of my turn dot. So that is what we're going for first. Also, morning Dex. How's it going? Should I just roll the ones with speed first and then, or maybe I should just do all the fours first? There's not too many of those. What do you think, guys? This one looks like it can't miss, right? Hey, Hunter. Can't miss? Not very good, but whatever. We'll keep it. I guess the ones without speed I should just get rid of. I haven't done that yet. So let's do that. No speed. Goodbye. That leaves me with not too many to roll, but let's see it. I'm not hitting any red. Thanks, Yago, for the confidence boost. I would accept a gold as well. That's not going to be it, though. That's not it either. That's not it either. Nope. Alright, starting off strong, it looks like. Whoops. Double clicked on that one. Surely my rolls don't go like this? Oh, wait. Is there something here? Still good, though. A 12's not bad. That would have been my first gold. Alright, still playable. Nope. And, oh, I double-clicked again. Nope. Unlucky. Alright, so let's try some threes. See if I get any luckier there. No speed. Got speed. No speed. Purple's worth it. Okay, nice. No speed. You got a red today, a red attack percent? That's awesome, range. Surely that's usable on someone. Not looking so hot so far, but there's still a lot of pieces to go, thankfully. I did do a fair amount of Doki, more than I actually originally intended this time. Alright, this one could still be something, even if I don't get speed. I don't care about flat attack, though. Also, I've changed the playlist for this stream now that DMCA is not an issue, so you'll hear some different songs this time. Actually, no, this one could still be something. Let's see if I keep getting crit stats. Or I just get another purple speed. Sure, why not? Adept, so far we haven't hit any golds. We've hit a couple purples, though, that aren't bad. You're gonna steal my luck? Well, so far I don't have any luck to steal, so maybe wait a bit. Alright, surely this one can't miss. Hey, that's actually not bad. Let's hold on to that, even though it's a three-liner. Because I have separated the audio tracks properly, Hunter. So YouTube has its own kind of like elevator music playing. That is a default thing. Or it should anyway. I don't actually know if it's working or not. Then we have the VODs don't have music anymore. It's just me talking. You can play your own music. And the live stream, because it's not recorded, doesn't matter. Not looking good so far, though, guys. Hey, Jojo, nice to see you. Oh? Aw. A 12 is still usable, though. Purples are still upgrades for a lot of my units, because I have a lot of units built. That being said, I don't want to spend a lot of silver on a purple, because I have a lot of pieces to roll. Are we ootin' a boot today? I don't know, Jojo. I plan on it after stream. This isn't going to be a long one, because it's actually a beautiful day outside, and I intend to make the most of it. It has been rather yucky the past couple weeks here in Canada. Alright, so far it looks like pills are not going to be our first gold today. As I said that, I got a little excited. And I wish this were more intuitive, so I could just put this on 6 and it would stay on 6 and I wouldn't have to click it every time. But alas, here we are. Oh, why did I click that again? I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about this playlist so far, but maybe it gets better. Congrats on crushing Oasis. You guys will win the tournament. I sure hope so, Nonu. That's the goal. We still have to get through Demi, who have also attacked very well so far, but they haven't really been challenged yet, so we'll see how they do against us in Abyss. This UI slowly killing me inside every time. Yeah, I don't know why gacha games just have the worst UIs. You think with how much time they want you to spend in the game, they would make the UIs a little more intuitive, but of course not. Why would they? You'll cook me, Ego? Bring it on, buddy. Are you gonna attack my tower then? They want people spamming Nether Quarry not rolling gear. Yeah, I don't know why the infinite reset thing hasn't been fixed yet. You'll make it 05, as in your attacks will be 05, or my tower will be 05, Yago? It's an important distinction. Worth going for purple? Whatever. I will still lock 9s, I guess. I don't really need 9s anymore, but you never fail an attack. Okay, that's good. I'll believe it when I see it on my tower, though. Oh. Oh, why did I click again? Just send them +9? No, I don't think so, Adept. I got a lot of pieces to roll. I have 5.8k pieces, right? And only 110 mil. So we're going to be at this for a while, guys. If you are looking for some RTA today, I will hopefully play a couple games before ending the stream, as long as this doesn't take too long. But this is mostly going to be gear rolling. Do I keep the 3 sub level 6 crit rate rolls? No, Riggers. Not anymore. You +9 every 3 matrix swift with speed? I think I'm past that point, Jojo. I have a lot of purples. I just don't have very many yellows, right? So now this is a Hyrule green, so I might keep at it. Nope, unlucky. When it's a 7, I think I keep going on it. Purples are just byproducts of yellow chases. Very true, Brian. I mean, I was purple chasing for a long time, right? That is part of why I have so many. Like, I used to send ones like this all the time. But because this is a 2 matrix one, I'm not going to. I don't know why I kept clicking there, but whatever. It did high roll and then missed anyway. Yellows are byproducts of red chases. True, Jojo. Everything bleeds downward. Hey, Brick Plays. Nice to see you. Oh. Hey, a 16. That's my first one, Adept. Brick, I might need you to stay because as soon as you joined, I got my first one. Hell yeah, this is my first Swift Ring ever. Now, unfortunately, it's 2 Matrix, which means it's not going to speed up my turn dot because I need a 3 for her. But this will definitely be useful on someone. Let's keep it going. It's a high roll too. It's a 16, which is nice. If it were 3 Matrix, I would be jumping up and down right now because my turn dot would have just gotten +3 speed, but definitely good. Definitely good. Oh, click that one an extra time. We're almost out of Swift here, guys. No, Jojo. I have a bunch of Wellspring and Bloodbath and other stuff to do as well. We're just doing the Swift first. You'll jump up and down for me? Ah, I see. All right. Not a bad start. Let's take a look at the right sides then. Any 4s without speed on a bad set? Like this one I might dice, right? Until it gets speed because I need more effect accuracy. But this is flat attack, so that's not worth a dice. HP bonus is worth a dice. Defense bonus, we'll decide on that one in a bit. We'll leave them for now. Flats are definitely going away. Flat HP, no dice. I'm not going to dice 2 Matrix ones either. I don't think those are worth it. An attack bonus. I do need this for Hellkid, but dice rolling gold is not very likely, so I think attack bonus is safe to get rid of. Yeah, we'll do this. Then for the ones that are remaining, right, we'll just do this, and then we are going to do this until I get at least a blue speed. That's his start. That's not very good. That's not very good. No. Man, almost 10 dice and no blue speed. That's rough. Oh, this is probably useful. Well, no, it's effect accuracy. If this was HP, this would be useful. Is this still useful? It kind of sucks. Okay, that's useful. There we go. What about... Okay, we'll leave these for now. Where's the other effect accuracy one? We'll do that, because I'm kind of hurting for effect accuracy. Yeah, I know it does Adept, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Why are people so horny? Well, Yago, it's just part of life, you know? Sometimes people feel that kind of way. Especially when they hear my voice, right? Surely. A low roll speed, but I'll hold on to it for now. Alright, we'll lock these. Okay, so the defense bonus ones are definitely lower prior than the HP bonus ones. So let's do the HP next. Yellow attack bonus. Are we opening FIFA packs? Oh, is that what this song is from? Alright, we'll just go ahead and lock that at 9 for now. And then we only have defense left, right? Alright, I'm not going to dice the defense for now, but I will hold on to them. Alright, let's roll the ones with speed, right? That's not very good. That's not very good. Alright, guys, I'd like at least 1 in the speed roll. Actually, we'll go 6 here, because this is a flat attack. Oh, maybe I should have done 9, right? Yeah, I'll play these if they're gold, but if they're not gold, I don't need a purple flat stat. That's not necessary at this point in time for me. Oh, clicked off again. Wait a minute. That's probably usable on someone, right? Oh no, this can be a 9. I'd still take a purple here. Oh, no purple. Okay. All right, let's keep it going. This is a flat one, so we'll only go for the 6. No dice. I needed to do 3 on that one. Whoopsie. No purples. Purples are still useful for effect DAC and things like that. No dice. No good. Yeah, bro can't crit Dex. That's not a born piece at all. It's probably a Revelation user piece, if anything. I can probably find a Revelation user to put that on. Or something like that. Or maybe Fast Kakardi. I haven't built that yet, and I intend to. Oh, this one is... Wait a minute. Can't miss, right? Oh, could miss. Is this still clickable? Not really. We'll do 6 here. Nope, no dice. I guess I shouldn't say no dice since that's an actual item now. Obviously, I'm not using dice on these. Alright, it's still worth the fish for purples on effect accuracy right sides, for sure. You know what? Crit rates are still worth purples as well. I'm currently trying to gear more fast, aggressive units, and they need more purples. You had a 4-sub Bloodbath defense bonus with speed, crit rate, C damage today. Damn, that's very nice, JoJo. Okay. Nope, no good. First good Bloodbath piece. I got my first good Bloodbath piece last 2 times. I can show it off in a second here. Once I'm done rolling my Swift. Actually, wait. Was this worth rolling further? No. No, it was not. That's still probably usable on someone. Oh, not Yago calling JoJo a dog. Come on, guys. Keep it civil in the chat. I know you're messing around, but still. Man, these subs are so nice. If only it wasn't flat defense, right? Anyway, I did say I needed crit damage purple still, so I gotta remember that I need to go a little further on those. Is Plume a good comparison to turn.speed? Yes, it is, Adept. It is 0.5 speed off, so it is definitely worth comparing. Alright, no purple there. No purple here. Alright, we are not doing too hot. We're 1 gold, though, which is nice to see. That's more than some 2 times. Wait, this is looking kind of good, no? That's pretty good for a 3-liner. Last time I'm farming Terror, I'm just going to mod Forge, Wellspring, and mod Shop. Yeah, I mean, that's probably still not the worst thing to do, right? Even with the Wellspring buffs, it's not like Cure is used or anything still. Except by maybe Valyrian, but Valyrian pieces are not hard to get. Because she doesn't really have too many specific stat requirements. Ooh. A little gassy all of a sudden. Well, I mean, that's got to be usable on someone, right? Flat attack is kind of useless, but this is my second usable gold Swift right side. That's 3 matrix, right? You'd love that on your turn dot. It is the same as my HP piece on my turn dot, so I'm definitely not putting it on mine. Definitely valuable, though, on someone. Hi, Havendale. Nice to see you. All right, let's keep going on the crit rate piece. Okay, if I got blue speed on that, it was probably playable, but definitely not now. So has anyone gotten a red speed this 2 times yet? Any reds in the chat? Anyone I can steal luck from? Your fastest on Plume is 365. With luck, that'll be 366 due to decimals on turn.adept, which is plenty fast, right? Not even a purple Martin? That's really rough. I feel like purple should be relatively easy to get, as long as you're rolling well. Man, look at the subs on this, but it's flat defense. Unlucky. Some of these songs are kind of bops. I'm trying a new playlist today, guys, if you can't tell. Can I hit a purple here? I probably still wouldn't have clicked it. I don't know why I went for that, but... I feel like purples are relatively easy to get, Adept. I agree. I get like 10 per 2 times as well, at least. I've already gotten, I think close to 5 here, right? 5 purples. Mostly on the pills this time, which is not a bad thing. Unlucky. You gave your red speed luck away a few 2 times events ago. That's unfortunate, Thana. Hopefully you get it back. Okay, this might be usable on someone. Maybe. Whatever. I'll hold on to it for now. Hey, Botsa, nice to see you. Thanks for the luck. I think I need all your guys' luck, because so far, this has not been bad, but it's not been the greatest either. Where are my reds? You have 5 red speeds? I have 4 right now, Thana. So you wanna loan me that luck you were talking about for a little bit until I catch up? Aw, that sucks. This could have been good. You got your first red speed and it's on a Swift Rush transistor. That's awesome, Batsa. Congratulations, man. I'm very envious because my best transistor for 3 matrix is purple. No, I'm not gonna keep going on that one. No, why did I click that again? Oop. Nope. Oh wait, that one already had speed, I'm blind. But now it's gone. Yeah, there are some other, I got a lot of other pieces to roll after this, thankfully, but so far, Swift is not looking like it's gonna be my next red. I'm not going to roll as deep on the 2 matrix ones because obviously they're harder to use. Honestly, I do need more effect DAC pieces though. Maybe I keep going on this one. Nope, no dice. Nope. Unlucky. Man, 2 matrix pieces have not been my friend so far. Streamers only auto-roll to 9 to save time on stream. It's nice to see me rolling properly. I mean, I am clicking an extra time every once in a while, Riggers, but I'm doing my best. No, again, I need at least purple effect DAC. It's playable. No, but that's not. Can I get a purple crit rate as well? No, because I'm really hurting on crit rate and effect DAC right sides right now, so I might roll a little deeper even on the 2 matrix ones. Maybe crit damage as well? No, no good. No, Riggers. This is the first set of gear I'm rolling. Just my Swift is going first this time. I was hoping to start off strong with, and I got some decent pieces, right? I got 2 golds so far. I got an attack, right side that has 15 speed, and a 2 matrix transistor with 16, which is my first one. Unfortunately not usable in my turn dot set, but I'm sure I'll find a home for it. Alright. So that is all of that for now. These pieces I will leave alone for now, so let us go to the mask. The reason I did masks last, by the way, guys, is because I already have 1 red and 4 or 5 gold masks. 4, I think. And none in the other slots. So I wanted to do all my other slots first, but let's see if the masks are a little better. Wait, why am I doing that one at all? Nope. So far not looking too good, but all we need is the 1 good piece, right, guys? Homie is Golden Mask himself. I don't know why that made me think of Golden Face from The Office, but I know that's not what you were referencing. I rewatched The Office earlier, or at the end of last year. So it just came into my mind, I guess. You didn't hit a single upgrade this 2 times range? That really sucks. I'm sorry to hear that, man. So far, the mask's not looking too good. But honestly, like, getting a gold mask is nice and all, but it doesn't even change too much for me right now. I'm really in need of the other slots, which is why I left them for last, like I said. We need a QOL where you can level all substat liner pieces instantly to 3. That would be so fantastic, Adept. Oh, man. Because this feels like it takes forever, right? That would be an awesome QOL. We should get Chris on that immediately. All right, this one can't miss, right? All these stats are good. Playable. They were saying that they wanted to push a QL where we would be able to see what the 4th substat would be. That would be very weird. Did I get a red speed? Not yet, Nox. Still looking. I did get 2 golds so far on Swift pieces. They're not the most usable Swift pieces ever, but they're golds on Swifts, so it's easy to find a home for them. Maybe this will be playable. Nope, if it hit only crit stats, I was going to say, but it did not. HSR does that too. It doesn't move too much in me. It doesn't do much for you. I guess you're trying to say ranged. Oh? 11 kind of sucks, but purple is purple. We'll hold on to it. All right, maybe if I just get crit stats, right? That might be usable on someone. I don't actually have enough crit on my Swift pieces, so we'll do some rolling if it hits crit like this. Okay, no, we're getting rid of that one. That's no good. If it had a crit rate on it, it would be okay. We're not going to go too deep on the 2 matrix ones for obvious reasons. Oop. Unless I accidentally overclick like that one. It allows you to use module filters without having to level every gear to 3. That's true, Riggers. That actually sounds quite nice. That's a very good point. Alright, guys. Looks like Mask is not going to be our red for the day either. Which is fair enough. What set do you guys think I should do next? I did farm some of every boss. So I do have gear of every set to do. Maybe Bloodbath or Wellspring should be next. Actually, this one can't really miss. Let's just do this. Not good enough for a 2 matrix, I think. We'll get rid of it. Ooh, but this one. That's probably playable. Because that's a 4 sub start. Nope. Unlucky. Man. Alright, looks like we're just getting the 2 golds for Swift this time, unless something happens right at the end here, but that's not very likely. But hey, that's a pretty good haul. 2 golds in Swift Rush puts me from 5 to 7, right? Which is a very big jump. I'm including the red in that, of course, because, you know, Nope. Oh, didn't need to click that one. Getting too much into the rhythm of clicking and not actually looking at the piece. This could be a 13. If it's a 13, I'll keep it. It was not. All right. Let's get rid of these. All right, on to a new set. So I have gotten rid of all the 2 sub pieces, right? For everything. I think I have. Yes, I have. Okay. So let's do Strive and Bulwark, I guess. I need to get faster versions of these sets. Maybe we'll do Bulwark first. We'll do them one at a time. Go away, Strive. Whoops, didn't mean to double click. Yeah, we'll do Bulwark first. I think that's okay. Now let's get rid of no speed 4 liners of useless right sides as well. Can go. Yeah, goodbye. Maybe I'll dice this. I don't think I'm dicing crit rate for Bulwark. I will probably dice HP bonus though. So let's do that fast. Let's see if we can get some speed on him. Oh wow. Imagine this was an offensive piece. Oh, there we go. That's very nice. I am almost out of dice now. But we'll see if we can get something in these last couple dice. Not really, but I'll hold on to this for now. Bulwark, Gate Array. I'm not a Gate Array fan adept, so that's not going to be coming from me. Okay, let's do the 4s first. I still do need more purple bulwarks, so we are going to be digging kind of deep on these pieces. Almost. All right, not bad, not bad. 3rd gold. So I am definitely having more luck this 2 times than last, where I rolled off stream. So I might have to do this on stream more often. Why did you have to miss by 1? Actually, is this playable on someone? HP bonus Bulwark? This might be playable in like a Fushu or something. Maybe I get some more... You know what, that's probably clickable as like a Fushu piece or a Valyrian piece or something. I'll hold on to that. Am I a Geonk fan? I am the Geonk Nonu. I am probably the biggest Geonk fan out of every high-ranking Mythic player right now. I pick that guy in like 75% of my games. Whoops, I accidentally clicked off again. It's because you're watching. That very well could be it, Adept. I might need you to watch this more often. Maybe I should do a 1-to-1 stream with you in Discord next time. Maybe that'll make the difference, right? This is still probably clickable. I'm the low-ranking Geonk main? Hell yeah, Brick. I love Geonk. I think he's fantastic. I might play Bulwark attack bonus. This might be a Hoyan piece, I guess, if it rolls crit again. Whatever, maybe I'll find a use for this one. 4-liner right sides are rare. This probably isn't going very good. I'll pay you to upgrade my gear. Maybe you'll get me a purple one. Martin, I am very good at purple. New playlist sucks. Change it. That's fair. I just clicked a random one. Let me see if I can find something else. Here, let's start a mix from this. I haven't heard any Disturbed in a while. I like Disturbed. Oh. There we go. It's better than the old one? I kind of liked the old one. Ace. Yeah, I like some old Disturbed sometimes, Adept, you know? This is a remix, actually. I was just on my list for some reason, so I clicked it. But the original track itself is obviously fantastic. Okay, well, that's probably usable on someone. Hey, I'm gonna turn it up on my end. Hopefully it's loud enough for you guys too. The original's better? Yeah, probably Adept, but like I said, this was just on my list and I clicked it quickly. Alright, let's look for more 4-liners to do. We'll go to 3-liners after. We'll do 4-liners first. So let's do 4-liners with no speed. We're gonna get rid of these first if they're flat stats, right? I think getting rid of them in flat stats makes a lot of sense because who wants to dice left sides? Now, obviously, we're not dicing ones with flat on the right side either. Now we'll roll the ones with speed. Which set should we do first? We got a lot of options here, it looks like. Should I do some Wellspring? What kind of build am I rocking on the Junk? It is Swift Bulwark Swift still with 330 speed. The old one sounded like a middle-aged man's midlife crisis playlist. That's a interesting way of putting it. I am old. Yeah, I mean, compared to a lot of you guys, probably. Am I liking him fast? Absolutely Adept. He softens up a target, so my Senyu or my Yelly kill it guaranteed. And because he's so fast, he takes a lot of turns to heal quite a bit, right? So as long as he's not getting one shot, he is doing quite a lot of work for me. Alright, attack bonus on Wellspring is definitely a miss. That's not bad. I'm not rolling flat attack on a Wellspring. It doesn't matter how well it rolls. Well, maybe if it's a red, right? Okay, I was kind of worried it was going to go to gold and then stop. Attack bonus Wellspring? Yeah, no, not really. Man, why did all my right side Wellspring 4-liners with speed have to suck? Okay, on to a more interesting set. Let's go for Strive. Yeah, we'll go to 6. Just because it's a mask. And as mentioned previously, I have a lot of luck with masks already. Effect res speed. Maybe that's usable on someone. Can't miss. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, love to see that. Could miss, but I'm feeling lucky. I'm feeling less lucky now, but maybe that's usable on someone. Miss. Miss. Yeah, purples are still good upgrades for my Stride pieces, so I am going to be digging for purples on these ones, guys. I guess I should try it here. Probably clickable. 10 is a high roll blue. Can't miss. Nice. Well, not really nice, actually. 2 in flat defense is not nice, but playable. Effect res with double crit stats and attack bonus. Man. If only this were something else. Maybe I'll find a home for that. No, I don't even know why I kept rolling that one. Purple's still worth in this piece. Yes, it is. S1 big critting. True, Adept, true. Yeah, this one's actually nice, because a Strive Sontic could use this. I have a Strive Sontic that could absolutely use this. Let's do some Harvest. I'd like to speed up my Born. Do we have any attack? I guess we'll just do every piece, but... maybe I'll find some use for that in the future. I don't know. Definitely not using that. No. Nope. Nope. You just got a purple? Hell yeah, Martin. Look, 1 is infinitely better than none, right? So take what you can get. Oh. Man, if that had kept going in the speed and the crit rate, this would be fantastic. Maybe I find a home for this, though. Alright, can't miss. Can miss. Damn it! Whatever. Again, maybe I can find a home for that. Yeah, that's still probably clickable. That's definitely not. Yep, nope. Nope. I would really like a gold harvest for my Born, right? That's what I'm digging for mainly here, but also things with good crit on it are usable for, obviously, things like Lilum. So if I roll mostly in a crit stat, I will keep going, but if I miss both crit and speed, there isn't much point in keep rolling, right? Just to give you guys an idea of what I'm looking for here. Is there ever a shell you could run something like Harvest Nevette on? She already ignores a lot of defense, so probably not worth. Man, that was so close to being an insane Born piece. Still, I could probably find a home for that one. Surely I don't hit flat HP. Okay. Okay. That's pretty good. Oops, sorry, I just lost myself for a second while responding to something. Okay. Nope. And I got a lot of 4-liner harvests. Where was this for my Swifts? Is this worth going on further? No, no way. I don't know why I second guess myself on that one. I need that to be perfect with no crit damage to consider it, so we'll stop there. Can't miss. Okay, I missed every single one. It's still worth going for a gold, I think. And I got it. Awesome. That's probably usable as an offset on like a Mio or something once I build her. I don't think 1 defense bonus kills this piece. That's probably clickable. Yeah. Adept, you're my lucky charm, because we still have a lot of pieces left to go, and I'm already at 4. Where's the music going? Why is it not playing? Whatever, we'll just start from this one. Oh, Ashavar, thank you for the follow. I like this song. So the color means how many times you rolled into it. Yes, Brick. It is green for 1, blue for 2, purple for 3, yellow for 4, and red for 5. The actual value of this stat does not determine the color. It is purely how many times you rolled into it. Now, there is a range for each color, right? Like, for green, you can have, or for gray, you can have 3, or 4, I think, if you mod forge it. For green, it's 5 to 7. For purple, for blue, it's 8 to 10. And then purple's 11 to 13. Gold is 14 to 17. And red is 17 to 20. There's some overlap in gold and red for some reason. Probably due to somehow they screwed up the decimals somewhere. You never know. That's still probably clickable. We'll hold on to that. Man, why does this have to be 1? I don't even know if I'm going to be able to use this on anyone, but a gold's a gold. Wait, did I hit? I didn't hit the speed there. Yeah, you got me, Adept. I'd like if you had me on slightly better pieces, but, you know, golds are gold. I still have less than half you do, however, so, you know, keep them coming. This song is Lie to Me, Brick plays. It's actually the Nightcore version. The original is by Riel, and 2 other people. I forget them off the top of my head. It doesn't say in the Nightcore version. I can link the song for you if you'd like. Actually, let me just do that real quick. There you go. No problem. Nope. Man, if this was a 3 piece, this would be so nice. All right. Can't miss. Aw, I missed. But still probably usable on someone. You were playing non-copyrighted music. Your last stream at some parts still got muted. So, Dex, I was having that same issue, which is why I ended up separating my audio tracks. So now it doesn't go through on my Twitch VOD, only my Twitch Live. I can show you how to do that if you'd like. Or you can, you have to credit some of the music for it not to be considered copyright, right? You need to have it credited somewhere. And because I wasn't doing that, a lot of the stuff from the no copyright stuff on YouTube was still getting copyright or muted. Definitely usable. Alright, do I need to do Time Weave right now? I think I'd rather do Kenai or something. Might be clickable somewhere. Is it... I'm not rolling the Bloodbath piece? Which Bloodbath piece did I miss? What, this one? Oh, wait, this one. Yeah, you're right. Usable. Is it hard to split your audio? It's not necessarily complex, but it's not easily explained either. It just takes a second. Yeah, good call, Adept. Thank you. Definitely usable. 11 is low roll, but, you know, could be worse. Let's do some Swift Raid next. Anyway, Dex, you want to use a plugin, right? A multi-streaming plugin. I use Item. I'll type it out for you because I don't know how to actually pronounce it. Attack bonus. Surely I get a good piece for Born here. Nope. Crit rate. Send you. I'd accept a purple. Nope. No dice. Born. Nope. Born. Oh. No, probably not usable, but maybe usable on someone. You're splitting your audio the same way? Yeah, I think it's the easiest way to do it, Adept. Is with the item multi-stream. OBS only has a function on the older OBS versions already because it's in beta. If you have an up-to-date OBS, it actually does not offer that function, which was kind of annoying. Here, I can get you the GitHub link. One sec. Let's just do that, right? Or wait, no, it's not on GitHub. It has its own thing. There you go. Okay, back to the gear. Are any of these evil useful? Yeah, this one could be. Defense buff. Evil guard doesn't feel the greatest, but maybe it's usable. Nope. Yeah, no problem, Dex. I'm happy to help. If you have any streaming questions, you can always DM me on Discord, or Adept, I'm sure, would also be happy to help you. All right, let's get rid of the pieces that I'm done for now. And am I ever going to run a Coloss Guard? Whatever, just in case. Nope, goodbye. So let's actually do Kenai next. Not looking too good for the Reds so far. If that were 3, maybe I'd keep going. Unlucky. All right, let's do some 3 matrix stuff in some important sets now, rather than just doing all my random 4-liners. Let's see. We need to do Bulwark still. I'd like to do Bulwark. I did all my 4-liners already. How many do I have? This is a fair amount of Bulwark. Let's just do them in order. Why even look for speed on Kenai if other subs are not good and you missed yellow plus speed? Like, even if you don't have purple speed Kenai? I mean, there are some, like, fast Lilum uses Kenai still, right? There's a couple faster DPS builds that I'd still like Kenai on. Like, sometimes having one piece on your Senyu or your Yelly on your Revelation build, stuff like that. So I don't mind searching Kenai or Momentum pieces like that. For that very reason. Because they're still usable, right? Maybe not widely usable, but usable is usable. I guess I'll hold on to a 10. I shouldn't dig that far on blues. I have decent Bulwark masks already. Wait, why did I 6 that one? Whoops. Alright, I also don't really like this song. Is this a Briar song? Is that what it's supposed to be? Let's just do this. Alright. If that hit speed, that one could have been perfect. Oh man, I hate how you have to be so accurate with your clicks here. It just gets rid of the damn menu even if you click the gray. You've been promised a red stream rolling? I don't think we're getting a red, Thief. This does not seem like a red day, unfortunately. Uh, we did get like 5 golds though so far, Thief. Mostly because of depths here, I think. Yeah, I've already rolled most of my good 4-liners at this point. I still have some left to roll, but not too many, so a red coming out is not very likely. So how many of you guys have heard this song before, by the way? I know it's not for everybody, but I kind of like it, so we're listening to it. That's probably good enough to hold on to. You went from 4K very rollable gear to 2K in the last 2 times. Took like 50 hours and so much coin. Okay. I mean, hopefully it doesn't take me that long, Riggers. Uh, Whatever. I'll just keep rolling this one. Wow, that was kind of sad. Whatever. Maybe I'll find a use for it in the future. You never heard of it? Yeah, fair enough, guys. Most people have not. I was just curious. Um, so far, Bulwark's not doing me too kindly. Swift was honestly better than this. Maybe I'll do Bloodbath next. Maybe Bloodbath is finally gonna pop off, right? Do I just keep rolling these? Full green across the board. That's probably usable on someone. You went through 120 mil coins yesterday, pretty much out of money. Yeah, we started with 110 Thana, so we are already halfway through, more or less. You still have some things like Strive and Bulwark 3-liners. Yeah, those aren't super high prio, but it's always nice to roll those if you can. Man, Bulwark is not being kind to me so far, that's for sure. Maybe this is something. Come on, I want at least a purple, thank you. That's something. Um. Alright, we're done with the transistors now. Perhaps rings are where it's at? Hmm. I could dig. Maybe it's worth digging on 7s, right? If you get a high roll purple, that's still very good. Even a high roll blue might be usable. Alright, what did we just get on the autoplay? Man, none of these are going so well for me, music-wise. Let's just play this and see what happens. Alright. I was hoping for another purple, but accuracy is still useful on a lot of bulwark units, so maybe I find a home for that one. Do I dig further on this piece? Probably not. Ah, come on, man. Oh. Oh. Okay. Aw. Still usable, though. 12 speed's always usable. Not much luck. Yeah, bulwark's definitely not it so far this 2 times. Which is unfortunate because I am starting to use more bulwark units, so I was really hoping to get some upgrades this 2 times. Like, I just latticed Mia yesterday, and her gear is terrible. So I'd really like to improve it. Oh. A gold speed on Coloss Guard is so troll. I mean, if it's on like a crit rate or something, it might be playable, right, Martin? You can get a Coloss Guard Doomcrow with like a golden crit rate, crit damage, or defense on your Zhuan Li, and it's not too bad. Other than that, though, yeah, it's probably not the greatest. What was the main stat of the Coloss Guard you rolled with the gold? I mean 11. Still usable. Defense percentage? Yeah, I mean that's at least usable, right? Compared to other Coloss Guard main stats, so it could be worse. Heck, you could even use that on an Artisan Holden, right? If you still play Artisan Holden, not that he's super meta right now, he wouldn't mind that piece. Uh, so far, yeah, Bulwark's looking like a dud, guys. This is really not too inspiring. 2 purples out of all my Bulwarks is not great. Now, I do still have a lot of these right-siders, right? Which is, it could still hit. It's just not that likely. Maybe that's usable on someone. Uh, I don't even know if that's usable on someone. Maybe it will be in the future if I play a Bulwark Gator HP scaler. We'll just hold on to it for now. Uh, does one res kind of kill this piece? That definitely does. I was really hoping for a blue speed there. The roll suffering is here for me too. Very true, Ore. It's effect accuracy, so I should definitely fish for purple still on effect ac. Yeah, Bulwark is definitely not my set this time, but fair enough. Can't win them all. I'd also go for a purple HP piece here. That wouldn't be bad by any means. These subs would be fantastic on a real piece. Not that worried about defense pieces. Uh, maybe usable somewhere in the future. We'll hold on to it. Do I need to dig deeper on crit rate? Yeah, I think I do. I don't have a lot of crit pieces. Crit rate pieces are one of my main issues right now on my right sides. I don't know why, I just don't seem to hit them very well. Alright, we're starting to get lower on money finally, which is nice to see. Oops. We'll do Bloodbath next, I think, and then Strive after that, and by then we should be roughly out of money. And a lot of these are teases. They're hitting one that makes me keep going and then just miss every time, which kind of sucks. You're using Union coins to get Etheria coins? I mean, that's what I do too, Martin. I have no need for Shadow Prince anymore, so I exchange for a lot of coins every week. Hey, Dot. We've gotten 5 gold so far. Unfortunately, only 2 of them are actually good, I think. But, you know, 5 golds is 5 golds. Like, there's 2 good ones, 1 usable one, and 2 that I don't know if I'm going to be able to equip. Why did I even go one more on that one? I don't know. Man, rolling is tiring. Oh, nope. You got 2 golds. You don't think either are usable, though? That sucks. Hopefully you find a home for them in the future. If not now. What are they? Let's see if we can think of a use together. Nope. It's a right side strive, attack main stat. Like flat or percentage? Because if it's percentage, you could maybe do that on a Codex Hellkid, right? With Swiss Try Swift. Even if 1 flat is not that bad on him, but you'd obviously prefer percentage. It is flat? That sucks, yeah. Man, I just wanted 1 good bulwark right side. Is that too much to ask? Maybe that's usable on someone. I doubt it, though. Alright. On to Bloodbath. Let's see if Bloodbath is any kinder. But yeah, it might be usable on some kind of Hellkid build. That's the only thing that really comes to mind for a flat attack strive, unfortunately. Unfortunate that rolled into effect accuracy rather than a crit, but maybe in the future. I feel like it's kind of cope saving that one, but whatever. You were also coping for turn dot, just force the strive? We don't need to force strive on, it is on Codex, right? So it could be useful for an opener like a turn dot, you're right. I think I just sell that piece. I don't like looking at it. Nope. Uh, Oops. Nah. Alright, looks like Bloodbath is not being any kinder to me, unfortunately. Man, can I stop clicking off the damn screen? I'm trolling. Alright, oh, maybe there's something here? Whatever. Okay, I don't know why I wanted to keep going on that one. I'm not even going to bother with the 3-liner 2 ones. Because again, masks are my best gear for pretty much every set. So unless there's a 4-liner here, I'm just not going to bother with it. Because I really don't need to roll more masks just for another gold mask. Alright, no luck there anyway. I do still need more purples on Bloodbath. Didn't get it, but maybe usable eventually. Yeah, I have to fish for purples, I think. I am still struggling with purples on a lot of the slot 2 and 3 Bloodbath. Yeah, Bloodbath as a set has been probably my least lucky set, like, overall. Which does not feel very good, because it's the set I've farmed one of the most of, since it's in Aurora. Usable. Again, I don't really want to fish on the 2s, though, right? Unless it's a 4-liner, I'm not going to fish on the 2 Bloodbath. I don't think that's worth it. Yeah, there we go. But am I on 3 Matrix? No, okay, I do have 4s available. I just rolled them all already, right? When I was doing 4-liners earlier. Come on, I just want some speed, please. Well, like always, Bloodbath seems to be a very rough set for me. Speed-wise. Oh, man. Alright, we can get rid of all the 2-liners again. Or the 2 Matrix, sorry. I got a lot of them for the ring. Alright, let's do some right sides. How's it going speed-wise? I got 2 good golds so far, Vanyu. 1 probably usable one, and 2 that I'm not sure how I'm going to play. So, not too bad. You know, that's not a bad haul for a 2 times. Let's keep rolling here. Nope. Oh? Hey, that's good. That's definitely an upgrade for somebody. Probably not usable like that. Nope. Oh? Okay, that's definitely usable on someone. May only be a 3 sub, but I'm sure one of my defense bruisers can hold on to this. Unfortunate. Uh, why am I lagging? There we go. Oh, wow, I lagged a lot right there and clicked way more than I intended. I should have stopped that one at 12. Unlucky. It's worth fishing for a purple on HP bonus, of course. Even that might be usable with flat HP and some res. Unlucky. Another purple speed on an effect accuracy piece is almost always usable. If I can get a purple speed here, I was going to say it could be a Born piece with that HP bonus roll, but it needs to be at least a purple speed to be an upgrade for Born. Because he already has a purple one, I think. OG this Phoenix Fire, thank you for the follow. Have I hit any red speeds yet? Absolutely not. I don't think a red speed is in the cards for me this time, unfortunately. As much as I'd like one. Alright, this is probably usable on somebody. One of my HP scalers that can crit, I'd think. We'll have to see. You managed to get 2? Holy! Share some of the love. Are they on good pieces? Did you get them on Swift pieces by any chance? Honestly, I'm not even gonna fish on the two matrix. We'll get rid of them. Absolutely not. Okay. We should do the Swift Smites next, actually. What were the red speeds on, though? Surely they're on something good, right? Strive, Bulwark, Bloodbath. What are you packing? Whoops. I think a purple accuracy is still useful, but a blue, maybe even a blue is for me, to be honest. But it didn't get blue. Onslaught? Ooh. Were they left sides or right side? Yeah, give me the piece details. I'm curious, right? Maybe I dice this in the future. Do I need crit damage Swift Smite actually? Probably not. Right sides? Okay, so that's nice. Right sides always make for great offsets. Why did I roll this? It's flat attack. Nope. I'm not re-rolling Smite Res. There's no way. You got 2 reds, 1 speed, and 1 crit rate. Nice prey. That's awesome. Red crit rate is probably the second most valuable red after speed. Looks like Swift Smite are not being kind to us today. Brawl pissed you off? How did Brawl piss you off? Were people tryharding while you were trying to have fun? I think a purple HP bonus is still good, actually. Let's keep rolling that one. No dice. You matched with the same dude 8 times? Oh, that can be kind of annoying. Yeah, I could see that. Hey, Yusuf, how's it going? What mainly sucks this brawl is a lot of people put Kethos in just to get Pethos P5 instead of having fun. That does suck ranged. But I mean, people do want to try out the maxed out LDs and the kinetic, right? So can you really blame them? That's kind of what it's for, is to try things out that you don't have. His draft was Turndot, Fia, Kethos, Zhuanli, Rahu. Yeah, that's kind of annoying, OG. I could definitely see why you would be annoyed by that. If they won't pick it, there's a high chance the opponent will, and it will be annoying. Yep, that is very true, Kane Doll. That is kind of the catch-22 there. It is unfortunate, though, that people are experimenting a lot less than last Brawl, right? I remember last Brawl, I went into Brawl for a stream, and I placed a lot of for fun comps. Admittedly, I did get sniped by a lot of you guys in chat, which helped out. Maybe this can still roll purple. Nope. That's probably not usable. No, I don't want to dice that. You don't blame them, it's just the error in the format. Yep, fair enough, Range. That's I guess kind of what you might expect from this kind of brawl with a bit of foresight. Oh. Man, I just need one purple crit rate swift raid, please. Is this worth fishing for? Okay, nope, not anymore. All right, does not look like we're getting a good swift raid today either, unfortunately. Or whoops, 3. Man, the subs on this are so nice. It's always the flat HP one or the flat stat ones that get nice subs because you can't roll the same as the main stat, right? It's always annoying to look at them, though. You wish they brought back pre-ban and took away the anonymous modifier. So, I mean, obviously the reason they took away the pre-ban in this one is they wanted people to be able to try their new units, right? So you can't pre-ban them. That being said, I do like pre-ban as a concept, and I hate doing Fearless because it doesn't exist there, so I agree that they should probably have kept it. Like, if I synchronize Ziada, how am I going to play Ziada if I can't pre-ban some of the OP stuff and I have to give away 5 OPs, right? Just to give an example. This one, actually, I'm just going to send. I believe. What is the minimum speed you need to play turn dot? So, there are people who lock turn dot with like 340 speed, Martin, but obviously in the highest rank, 340 speed is not going to be a lot. You want to have something in the 350s, I think, at least, if you want to play at a high level while locking turn dot. And obviously, if you can get even faster than that, that's ideal, but not everyone can. Why is my Etheria lagging slightly? Have I been doing this too long? I'm not going to overclick like I did last time it lagged on me, though. Oops, I didn't need to click that one at all. That one decided to tease me. Do I dice this ever? No, I don't think I ever dice Swift Raid HP percentage. It's not that widely used. Hey, Mike. Yeah, so far we've gotten 5 golds. They are not... Like, 2 of them are good. One of them is probably usable, and then 2 I'm not sure how I'm going to use, but, they're there. So not a bad haul, currently. How's your 2 times been, if you've rolled it all yet? Man, I have a lot of Swift Raid here. You're not a turn 1 player, you just want to use your P5 Messiah. Is Turned Out the best partner for Messiah, Martin? Unless you're playing a fast Messiah, which doesn't tend to hit quite as hard, Turned Out does not pull far enough up. You didn't refresh much because you're saving gems, probably for the next kinetic, I'd guess, Martin. That makes sense. You still got 4 golds. Wow. Anyway, that's probably usable on someone. Getting 4 golds while not refreshing much is awesome. Messiah is somewhat complicated to use with Turandot. Yeah, it's not the greatest pairing ranged. Am I ever dicing this? No, I don't think so. You have a prowess 5 Messiah you don't use? You haven't even put Tofu into him? Yeah, I don't know. He's just a little too slow right now, right? Like, we don't have a high base speed 100% puller for Messiah. That's kind of the issue. Suki is too slow compared to the turn dots, or even things like Mios or Navets, right? All right, looks like we are not hitting any good Swift raids today. Bit unfortunate. Oh, whoops, this is just a 3-piece. All right. Anything else I want to do? Strive. I'd like to do some Strive, I think. You have a Senyu too? Yeah, Senyu is very good with Turandot, of course. They're one of the best pairings in the game. Turandot Senyu Yelly is a very strong core for cleaving, if you have a Yelly available as well. Any luck this 2 times? Not bad so far, Kevin. I've got some nice purple upgrades, a couple usable golds, and then 2 unusable ones. Oops. My clicks are getting sloppy, as I've been doing this for too long. That's not playable. What about you, Kevin? Did you get anything good? All right, I think my YouTube music algorithm is screwed from doing that copyright free playlist so many times for streaming, because everything that comes on after the playlist plays a little bit does not just sound that good to me. Let's see if I can find something else to play. Maybe I should use a different music source now. Let's just do this. Okay. Can't go wrong with the Metallica cover, right? Can we get some Bon Jovi for Red Speed? Maybe if I don't get one here, Dex, that's the play. It's worth fishing for a purple here, I think. I didn't get it. I'll still sell this, though, because 8 blues definitely are not usable. But I could use some more purples in my Strive, I think. Especially if it's a high roll like this, I'll keep trying for it. Not looking too good so far, though. Maybe I can get a nice crit piece here. That's probably usable on somebody. You know what? I believe. Yeah, that's pretty good. Nope. Glad I did not believe on that piece. All right, masks are not treating me very kindly here. Whoops, misclick. I gotta start. I want to start clicking a little faster. I want to get through all this. I'll play a little RTA before I end stream, as long as this doesn't take too long, right? This is not going as well as I'd hoped, though. That's for sure. Oh, okay. I mean, a 12 is still definitely usable somewhere. Fucking send it, bud. Nope. Oops. Definitely not a 6 here. There we go. I'm probably not going to dig as deep on 2 matrix ones, because I kind of have an awkward spot with my strive where I have fast 2 matrix ones, but not as fast 3. So I don't need to dig too deep on these 2 matrix ones. Not that I was digging super deep on the 3s either. You went 6, 8, 12. Yep, that's possible for sure, Phoenix, right? It's just that we can't see the hidden decimal values, so it's hard to tell how close to the next breakpoint it is. Why they don't show us those decimal values, I could not tell you. But we don't have access to them. It would be very nice if we could see them so we could properly gear and find out ways to cheat one more speed, but use what you got. Need to hit the shop before it closes. All right, Range, thanks for stopping by. Nice to see you. Hopefully you get there before it closes. Hope you can catch some RTA. Yeah, hopefully we can get to it soon. We are starting to run low on silver. Oh, sounds like we got some Through the Fire and Flames coming on the autoplay. Hell yeah. Reminds me of the old Guitar Hero days when I was a teenager. Trying to play this song on Expert was not easy. Alright, almost done with masks. Starting to run low on silver, though, so I don't know if I'm going to get all the way through Strive here. I'm sure I could find some things to dismantle, but I won't worry about that today. And instead, we'll play a little RTA. Oops. What in the Fire and Flames is this? It's a cover by my favorite cover artist, Jonathan Young. I love that guy's voice. Not for everybody, though. He does some really good covers. Alright, all done with masks. Let's see if the pills go any better. So far, the answer is no. uh... Come on, give me something. Check if I like that. Once this song's done, Ori, remind me and I'll click it. Maybe usable on someone. Probably not, but you never know. Ah! Okay, rolling one crit rate did not ruin the piece, but a flat attack definitely does. Alright, what? I just lost all my clicks. Oh, that's not good. Okay, hold on. I gotta get rid of some of these. Isn't this one keepable? We'll keep this. Yeah, let me just look over all these real quick, and I'll get rid of all the ones I just rolled. I think that's the only keepable one. Maybe this one? No. Alright, let's get rid of these. Go back down here. And keep rolling. Alright. Actually, did I have one I was rolling? Oh, these are all get rid ofs as well. Let's get rid of these. Oh no, they're not all get rid ofs. Okay. Anyway, we'll get to that in a minute. Screwing up my menu a little bit there. Screwed up my pacing. It's a high roll one. We'll keep fishing and then miss immediately. Oh wait, 3. HP bonus is not bad if I get a purple on this. Okay, that's a pretty good piece. Definitely usable on someone. We'll do the same logic. If it hits an HP bonus, it's probably not that bad, right? That's probably clickable on somebody. No, I hate when double flat stats are there. Nope. We went from Harry Potter to Mickey Mouse? uh... Let's keep going on this. Ooh, a 7? Probably not good enough. Nope. To educational. Let's fish for the purple. Didn't hit, but whatever. We'll hold on to it. Yeah, Strive is also looking pretty bad for us so far, but... there's still some left. Man, gear rolling takes friggin' forever in this game. We need a plus all button so badly. We're at 0 reds and 5 yellows, Jojo. We started off strong, getting quite a few yellows, and since then it's been a dry spell. I think Adept stopped watching or something. We need his dev account bonus, you know? We hold on, not the pig? What does that mean, Phoenix? I don't understand. uh... Tequila Blue with the follow, thank you. Anyway, the Through the Fire and Flames is done, so let's click whatever Ore sent me and see what it is. What? It's 20 minutes long. What is this? What is this, some kind of like orchestra epic music thing, or? Oh, it's got vocal. Okay. Is this what you listen to, Ore? Also, Jojo, you're blessing me right now? Okay, let's see if that makes a difference. Raise your hands up in the air, give me your power type deal. Share your energy. You know what? Purples are still usable. I should dig on this one. And immediately give up. Okay. I don't know if this is for me, Ore, but sounds interesting. It's like a little bard song going on. How long is this? It's 20 minutes, so I don't think I'm going through the full thing, but I'll let it play for another minute for Ore. It doesn't sound bad. Kind of like folksy. I don't think I'm rerolling Strive effect accuracy with dice. That's just not valuable enough. Actually, you know what I want to listen to right now? Sorry I'm cutting this short, Ore, but I haven't heard this song in a while. It might be Phoenix. I'm not familiar with it myself. You'd have to ask Ore, who linked me it. But we're going with Warriors of the World. Are any of you guys familiar with this song? Fish for purple here. Yeah, got it. Nice. Thanks, Jojo. That's a pretty good purple. This would also be a good purple, but you didn't bless me hard enough on that one. Unlucky. This song has a long intro, guys. Just give it a sec. But I really like this one. It's probably worth fishing for the purple. Didn't get it. You're doing your best? The amount of times I fat fingered the upgrade button and clicked off? Yeah, me too, Jojo. I really wish this, like, if I click here, it shouldn't go away, right? Like, I'm clicking on the screen with the item. It should not go away. It should only go away if I click outside this box. Major pain in the ass. Ah, almost. Maybe usable on someone. Might be usable on somebody. Probably not, but whatever. I'm coping at this point with pieces. Oh, why did I even click that one? Whoopsie. Alright, looks like Strive is a dud, guys. I still need purples, though, on HP bonus. No luck, though. Looking a bit rough over here. Also, once I'm done with these Strive pieces, I'll play a little RTA. That's worth a purple on this if I can get it. Might still be clickable with blue. I would definitely use a purple on this, actually. This has to be a gold. This could be purple. This could be purple. This could be purple. Must be gold. Purple. Gold. Purple. Oh? Damn, the double miss, that hurts. Must be gold. Must be gold. And purple. Alright, we're done for now. That's enough rolling gear for me. We'll worry about that later. Alright, let's play a little RTA. Let me just double check to make sure everything's geared. I was actually swapping some stuff around. So, where was that Swift piece I rolled? This one. Is this usable here? No crit rate. That kind of hurts. How does that make my crit rate look? 95, 298? Yeah, not the greatest of days, JoJo, for sure. I forgot about this piece. This piece is funny. Is 95 crit worth risking, guys? 5% gamble for 300 speed on Zhuan Li? Did I get a better Bloodbath piece, actually? Let's see. Because if I got one with crit rate here on Bloodbath, then we are good to go. I would lose 3 speed, but I'd gain 4% crit. Did we just steal the Holden piece? What do we think, guys? No, we're still 3 speed faster, because this was a blue speed before, now it's a yellow. Yeah, this piece, I don't really want to go find it, but yeah, it was a blue on this slot. Like this isn't getting any better, right? This isn't getting any better. It's got flat defense on it too. Wow, 13 hole flat defense, guys. I do lose 3% crit damage though. And we'll just play it like this and see if it comes up often enough to matter. So I don't think I have any upgrades for you. You're geared, you're geared, you're geared, you're geared. I need to make this unit faster. I stole a lot of her gear for Zhuan Li. That's what I need to do. So can I get anything here? The short answer is definitely not. I got this nice red attack bonus piece, guys. You think this is good? Honestly, maybe I steal the Tiamat piece. Look at this. I lose 2 speed, but I gain 10% crit damage and defense bonus? That's a great Forgetfulness Born piece. True, Jojo, true. But yeah, honestly, can I even change that much of her gear? Like, this is kind of nice, right? 9% crit, 9 speed. Maybe I have a crit damage piece that's better? Why is this on my Rahu? Alright, let's find a Swiss Rush piece. Purple Speed Rahu Insane. Yep, true. Okay, so this is a 2, but do I have an alternate? Do I have a defense bonus crit rate one? This doesn't have defense bonus on it. No, it's not this. Do I have a better right side for it? I don't really play that much Heinrich right now. I could steal the Heinrich piece, actually. I think just a +5 speed is worth it, right? Yeah, I think that's fine. Alright, you've got your pieces. You need a new one. It was crit damage, right? Or defense? It was defense. My crit rate is okay. I'd rather get crit damage. Sure. Not great, but playable, right? Oh, it's double defense now. It was a crit damage piece. Never mind. Sort by crit rate. That seems better. We're going to do RTA in a sec, Dex. I don't know how many games I'm going to play, but I'm just making sure everything's geared right now, because I was just moving stuff around, right? I could probably make this faster. Did I get an upgrade for this, by any chance? That's okay, that's okay, that's okay. No, I didn't get an upgrade for this. This needs her Swift Raid piece back. There we go. Freya's good at 343. Heinrich needs a new piece now. He needs a Swift Rush, and it needs to be crit rate. Okay. They are all in use, but you don't get clicked, so we're just going to steal that. Damn, he's slow now. 323? Is this really the best I can do? Whatever, I don't click him right now anyway. Obviously, I'm not going to click turn dot for you guys, because she is A-okay. Everyone else seems to have gear. I think we're good to go. Oh, wait, maybe I got an upgrade here? That is worse. Okay, never mind. Not an upgrade. Yeah, never mind. We're good to go. All right, let's play a little RTA. See how we can do. Also, Tequila Blue, thank you for the follow. I don't remember if I got you or not earlier. Doesn't look like too many people are playing ranked right now. Normally queues are a lot faster when I take a swan dive and drop my... But maybe everyone's doing their 2 times or playing Brawl right now. Also, damn, these are a lot of points on the top 3. I need to stop running it down and catch up. So what was the good part of the video? I'm not sure. I didn't click it. I forgot, actually. Do you still want me to click that, Ore? Is that just like Disney songs and stuff? I'm not actually that familiar with a lot of more recent Disney. I actually don't know who the best band is these days. It's part of my problem. You were checking out the stream on Twitch, and it's so neat how you have music on one and not the other. Yeah, Rorona, unfortunately, you have to do that because YouTube is going to copyright your ass otherwise, right? I did say it earlier. You appreciate the second acknowledgement? Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of forgetful in my old age, you know, so it happens. Better safe than sorry to make sure I get you. It sure sounded like a Disney movie. Yep, it sure did. Not necessarily in a bad way, though, right, Phoenix? Hey, Segan. Not a bad 2 times. I got a couple small upgrades, which is better than none at all. Would I be willing to listen to a Korean/English rap song? I'm not really into Korean music, Phoenix, sorry. Plume on lock with Fia Melia on my side. That's interesting. Not what I expected. Okay, what is my last pickup here? Is it just a Rahu game? Rahu is kind of squishy. I actually don't mind Solence here, I think. Or is Fushu better? I think Solence is fine. Oh, you like it? Okay. Sorry, I thought you were asking why there was no music on YouTube. But yeah, I don't really have a choice because of how strict YouTube's copyright is. Unfortunately. Hey, Ranged, welcome back. Nice to see you. I think we just bend the low on and we're okay in this game. Maybe I needed another DPS instead of Solence, though, like the Rahu. Maybe that would have been better. Because he's just going to go for an execute on my Zhuan Li. Let's see what the speed tuning is like after his Doki S3, though. It's still fire. You can at least do it on Twitch. Yeah, I'm happy about that too, Ranged. Okay, this is the worst speed tuning for him. He would have much preferred Plume Jionk with Raymary last. This kind of speed tuning really screws over his intended plan. Yeah, copyright music definitely gets boring, Ranged. Unfortunately, you don't have much of a choice if you're not splitting your music. Which I should be able to teach Dex how to do after. Unless Adept is already doing so. Alright, let's go ahead and do the big damage S3 by using up all these debuffs. Boink. I think it's safe to say I'm willing to S3 Zhuan Li at this point. You're gonna figure that out tomorrow? Okay, Dex. No problem. Ooh, wait. I shouldn't have S3'd with Sonya. I'm gonna die. Alright. Yeah, I needed a Rahu instead of the Salince right here. Yeah, Junk is very good into the Loan for sure. Or not Loan, Zhuan Li, sorry. He can absolutely execute me here. Why didn't he execute me? Oh, whoa, whoa, this guy does not know. He does not know. I was in execute range. Shields do not stop it. Can you turn the music down a bit? Yeah, sure. How's that? Maybe that's a bit too much. Yeah, he missed his chance. The game's now over. He could have beaten me for free. Sometimes you just have to be lucky. Yeah, I guess so. Check PayPal. Yep, very true, Jojo. So is this music good volume, guys? Everyone happy with this volume? Can you still hear it? Paid actor? Yep, something like that. Most of the games I play, I either win because Zhuan Li is dead or I banned Fiamelia. Fair enough. But yeah, guys, is the music still an okay volume for everybody? Can you still hear it? Alright, we'll worry about that later. Yeah, he 100% could have just murdered my Zhuan Li there. Volume's good? Perfect. I think I still would have won because he has no sustain, right? And I have a Fiamelia, so I think I would have just slowly killed him with Fiamelia plus Sonya, but that was definitely scary. Alright, we're going second. I don't really like the Kethos ban though, because then I give away Zhuan Li, so I think I just keep banning Navette. And we'll give away the Kethos and take Fiamelia as well. Is that good? Or is it just Valyrian? I think it's Valyrian. Once you get a Fia and a Kethos, it's over for everyone. Maybe Phoenix. The Senyu ban is kind of interesting though. It's not normally the part of the turn one combo that you ban. All right, we see the Ray Mary, and then do we see Fiamelia? No, the Loan. So this is Gator Ray, right? Which is very weak to the turn dot plus Giant combo. So I think we go with that. This does give away Fiamelia, but I'm honestly not too worried about Fia in this situation. Yeah, it's a low on lock. Bro's just picking units to pick units. Yep, that's definitely true, Vanyu. Doki, okay. Hmm. Let's ban the Sanya. One shot the Raymary with Jionk, hopefully. And then kill the Kethos with Yeli. If he sees the angle and bans the Yeli, this could be awkward, though. I'm expecting a Zhuan Li ban, though. Yep, there it is. As I said it, it came out. Now, there is Bulwark on the Kethos, so if it does not die here, I could be in trouble, but killing the Ray is absolutely correct. Actually, wait, I had Valyrian. Maybe it would have been more correct to kill the Kethos. Well, hopefully this doesn't bite me in the ass. How's the speed farming today? Not bad, Keenan. We got 5 gold speeds. Ooh, only 1 follow-up. Not good. That being said, he has no way to heal, and I do have a Jionk. Goes for the turn dot and gets it. That's not ideal for me. Gets the CD increase on Jionk. Now, it did skip my Valyrian turn, which is actually not too bad for me. I think I just push here. No, why are you only following up once or twice, Yeli? All right, he goes for turn dot again, if I had to guess. Yep, there it is. Let's equalize my HP. Man, my CDs have been pushed far. Pretty much always happens since she's the 4th unit. So ranged, actually, if he did not Kethos S3, my turn dot there, my turn dot would have lapped my Valyrian and taken the skip turn. So I was a little surprised he threw the S3 there. But I'll take it. Yeah, stealing Val's turn is not what you want your Kethos to do. Absolutely not, Jay. An extra turn of Hazy Dream is just so valuable. You would snipe if you had any PvP gear on right now? I don't know if that's necessary, Jojo. You know, let me have a couple wins, right? Oh, we've got Mouse. Okay. Haven't played against Mouse at all this season. Kick his ass, please? Why, Jojo? What do you got against Mouse? How would I counter Fia? It depends on the draft I'm playing Phoenix, right? The easiest counter to Fia, though, is Low-On. Low-On is 100% Fiamelia's best counter. That is the short answer. So why is he a useless guildmate, Jojo? You don't have Low-On, Fia, Kethos, or Zhuan Li. That makes it a lot harder, Phoenix, because Zhuan Li, while is slightly weaker to Fiamelia's true damage, can still kill her, usually. Usually have to silence her because you don't have Low-On. That's true. Okay, so we have a Sontic here. Well, without Low-On, I don't think he ever does enough damage to me when I have a Fiamelia, so let's just do that. Okay, let's see what his speed tuning's like when he S3s with Doki. This speed tuning will determine a lot this game. If it's Raymary first, he's pretty much screwed. If Sontic is last, he's pretty much screwed. Okay, he doesn't want to send it. That's fair, actually. That makes sense. He gets the CD increase on everybody. So Crazy Tour is the ban with just 2 DPSs? Yeah, Airda, that is kind of crazy. And that's the game. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, I got a timely proc on my Fiamelia, which screwed him because he originally CD pushed, but then I just got to S3 anyway. Alright, so let's get to some of the questions in chat real quick, because I have been kind of focusing on the game. You came across an Alicorn Fia. No, didn't he hit it, Jojo, and I got a timely proc? I could have been wrong. Let's see. Anyway, Alicorn Fia is definitely very scary for Silence, but you just wait for the... It's kind of a waiting game, right? You just don't throw your Silence skill 3 until the Fia skill 3s. And then, ideally, you have something else to pop the Alicorn with. Okay, no, you're right. He just missed the Fia. Good call, Jojo. I thought he hit everybody and I got a timely proc. Regardless, same result. Who would you say is a good counter for Awakened Sonya? Her healing is so chunky and I always struggle against her. So, Low-On is very good, right? Because you can kind of focus someone down as long as you have another DPS helping her. Raymary is obviously very good because you can just get rid of the ability to revive, right? So someone like Loan plus Zhuan Li is very good, or someone like Jionk plus Ray Mary is very good because you get them low with Jionk and then you execute them with the Ray Mary, and Sonya healing doesn't matter. It can even be done on Sonya herself. You can also CD reset Alicorn 2, range says, which is absolutely true. Sontic or Kethos or even Lily S3 on an Alicorn target, and then Slince S3ing them can help out. All right, let's play one or two more. But yeah, Rorona, the thing Sonya's really good against is like medium damage, right? Because she takes her turns so fast and is constantly healing. You can't really nuke her down. You either need some way to cut the healing or to do a lot of damage in a single blow, right? To take the thing out. Or CC here, of course. Streaming for longer, Dex, I'm probably gonna go for, I don't know, one or two more games of RTA, and then I'm gonna call it, because it is beautiful outside today, and I plan on going outside. Are you planning on streaming today? You could always have everyone pass to you if you'd like. Okay, let's oh, a Fiamelia banner. Okay. Yeah, you're planning on streaming? Going outside, fake gamer alert? True. How dare I even suggest going outside? All right, turn, dot, and plume, which means this guy's saying, I'm going first. You can't stop me. Do I believe him? Not really. I think I'm going first. Okay, I kind of want to change my song. What do I want to change it to? A Sontic? Okay. Let's go with something a little slower to end the stream. You're going to start when I end this? Sounds good, Dex. You're above 6k modules. You might have to go through each set one by one or you're cooked. Yeah, Jojo, that's a good idea. You don't want to eliminate any good pieces. Is it really Yelly over Senyu here? I think so, Jojo. And you'll see why in a minute. You thought it was Jionk ban for sure? If he Jionk bans, I win for sure, Jojo. Anyway, that was an easy win. I guess I'll do one more while Dex starts up, and then we will pass it off to Dex. Because that was a really short one. Anyway, we are tryharding a little bit compared to how I do normally in stream, because I would like to get my points back that I lost last stream. I lost quite a few, and I don't like being this far away from the top. I'd rather be somewhere in here, you know? You like me being below you? I don't know, Junyo. I believe that's a personal problem. maybe you'll have to play a little more. Actually, what rank are you right now? Were you above me? That's good. Love to see it, bro. All right, we see the Fiamelia taken away, which is pretty smart. You're like one lower since I just gained? Okay. Hey, you're almost Mythic 3, man. That's great. I know you're not a high spender, so Mythic 3 is very impressive. Also, a Gator on the Valyrian. That's a little different. Let's just turn not lock this guy and move on. You built Geonk now. Mythic 3 is easy picking Shirley. Yep, 100% Jojo. Dude is the GOAT. Okay, so there is a Freya here, but we have... There's no way I lose to this, right? Surely not? Like, what is this? Do I think Fast Ion Strive is pickable in turn 1 mirrors? Sontic is pretty good. Yeah, I could Sontic. Wait, I can't Sontic and... ooh. I'm gonna be stuck with Geonk solo DPS. That's not gonna be good. This one might go long, guys. Do I think Fast Ion Strive is pickable in turn 1 mirrors? Only against Freya, right, ranged? It's probably gonna die to the turn dot DPS, but against the Freya locks, it is very valuable. Yeah, he has Plume Fia, though, right? But let's see it. He goes for the Sonya ban. Huh. And I outsped his Freya. That's a game to end on. Yeah, well played to me, guys. You really learned a lot there, right? Okay, I think Dex is streaming right now, right? So we're gonna go ahead and hand you off to Dex. Make sure to share some love to Dex. He is new to streaming, so, you know, be kind. And, yeah, I will be streaming again tomorrow at some point, so look forward to it. See you then.